All right, guys, welcome back. We're going to take a look. There are still a couple more games of Jaehoon versus sSak. Looking for some macro play. This is Eclipse. So actually, like, well, Eclipse is... most games turn into some sort of timing attack. Even the big macro games kind of... well... it really matters, okay? Because Eclipse is a map where Protoss has a big advantage in the early game. And in the late game, they'll have the advantage if they're already, like, tempo-wise, like, really ahead of you and, like, trading aggressively. Or if they go carrier. If it's a slightly slower-paced game where Terran's able to macro and actually get the third base up cleanly and get up to the factory count they need, you know, and you're not going carrier, then... the game gets slowed down to Terran's pace, which is obviously always good for Terran. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see what type of game it's going to be, but definitely a proxy gate right outside the main here from Jaehoon. You know, the thing is, Terrans are very, very good at defending this type of thing at the moment. You know, we've had Eclipse around for most of the last, like, 5 years. One gate. Is he going to go 2 gate? I don't think so. He might be waiting to not signal, like, the timing of this, right? Like, if the probe... yeah, some people have it mapped out pretty well. Honestly, I don't know. I can't say for you out loud the time. Like, if they come in at this time, there's definitely a proxy gate, because there's a lot of different times you can make the proxy. Oh my god, he gets a probe. sSak? What is sSak doing? Come on. Go make it. Alright. Gets back on there. Very, very annoying to deal with, though. But anyways, yeah, I can't really say the time, but you can kind of feel if you think there's a proxy gate, so, like, delaying the probe can screw up that feel. Okay, as soon as you see this, you're like, okay, there's a gateway somewhere out there. Because there's no reason to do this if you're planning on, like, expanding or you have the gateway here. So, very annoying for sSak. He gets his second depot going. This is going to come down to a very micro-intensive game. First Zealot out before the first Marine, which is a little bit problematic. Oh! Oh my god! What? 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 I've never seen it. Obviously, we've seen things similar to that. What in the hell? Oh my god. Oh no. My life's about to change. I'm gonna have to finally veto this map. Dude, what in the world? There's no way out of that. There's no way out of that. Your SCVs can't come help. You're done. Realistically, one Marine should have already been out, to be completely fair about this. Because the probe killed the SCV on that. Okay, anyways, let's get into the fourth and final game between these two, since it's all been cheese so far. Well, as we go into the fourth game, Jaehoon has made a pylon in the center of the map. I notice a lot of Terran players not GGing Jaehoon. But I actually have to give him a bit of props, because he is... here's the thing. I'm not lying. I didn't make this up that he's really great at macro. He's always been known as a macro Protoss. He's really, really good at macro. He's one of these best types where you're just like, how do you have this many units? The fact that he's mixing in these cheeses is actually really good, because against a macro-esque player, you want to kind of optimize, you know? You want to get yourself in a position where you have as many units as you can possibly get, so you cut little tiny corners and stuff. But the fact that he's mixing in crazy cheeses like proxy 2-gate, or, you know, he's doing this gate outside in your natural into a pylon block, catch your first Marine, that type of thing, makes him so much more dangerous. This is part of the reason why Sulky just keeps winning ASL over and over and over. you know, 4 in a row. Well, he mixes in cheese super well. So when you have a player that mechanically is god tier, but is willing to mix in cheeses where their mechanics may not come into play at all, I mean, how do you prepare for that? You just have to be on such a high level. Now this, oh God. It's a gasless expansion. And it's a 1 depot variation of it. And he's just going to GG. This is going to walk in and he's going to GG because you are literally dead. First off, you just cancel this if you want to try to hold. When this gets here, at this time, you already know that there is a proxy, by the way, like in the center. So you have to cancel this. Oh, he took a hit. Oh, he bounced the wrong way. Another one comes up. Oh, God. Well, yeah, he canceled, but like the thing is, you know your opponent's really low on probes when this happens. So like you can lose a few SCVs and still be fine. Don't forget their gates are in the center. So like sometimes you battle through this and you're able to like maybe depower the pylon or something. Yeah, he's just going to GG though. It's just too much dying. Damn, man. Okay, well, we're gonna have to move on to other matchups. I want like a deep dive on Jaehoon here and show everyone the majesty of his play. But I guess the Terran games are too easy for him. He just kills you with whatever he's made at the beginning of the game. It's like, I don't know. Here you go. Yeah, but we'll go on to other matchups. Guys, thank you for the support. I'm sorry this was fast. I don't even have another PVT to show. I hadn't realized that we were going to go through these in like 2 seconds. Please do subscribe, leave comments, stuff like that. And yeah, a big thanks, of course, to everyone who has subscribed on the Patreon, patreon.com/Artosis. And I guess we'll see you next time.